I don't know if you can see my eye very well, but I just finished crying. God, I don't want to have a big nose. I don't want to become nobody knows tomorrow. I've been enjoying those princess treatments. What do you want to eat? I've been enjoying all of those pregnancy women privileges. I cannot twist my wrist. Oh my goodness, it's so painful. I cannot breathe. Hi guys, good day, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my video. I don't think this is the right time for me to have done this intro, but yeah, as the day goes by, I think it's time for me to just do an intro. I realized I was pregnant about 2-3 weeks ago, and I do not think that I'm going to make like different videos. I don't think I have the strength to do like different videos for different things. Say, okay, this is me going to this is me going to that. But I'm going to do vlogs, just random vlogs, taking you through everything that is going to happen in the journey. By God's grace, it's going to go very smoothly. I'm currently at 6 weeks, and obviously there's no bump. I can show you. There's no bump. My stomach is still very flat, but my mom and my sister thinks that my stomach has changed from what it used to be. I don't know about that. Anyways, I have something right now, and I pray that it doesn't last like they say it do. It's called pregnancy rhinitis. I think it's called rhinitis. My nose are blocked. I've been breathing with my mouth. I'm having severe headache because of the nose. Gosh, I've tried everything. So at some point I had sore throat as well, but I think that's getting better because I've been treating it since Friday. So I think that's getting better. Today is Monday, by the way. And this whole blockage got worse on Saturday. Before even I realized I was pregnant, I've been having cold and catarrh, but not serious. You see, the moment that I knew I was pregnant, the catarrh refused to go. And on Saturday, it grew this worse. I cannot breathe. I don't know if you can see my eye very well, but I just finished crying. And the funny thing is, I'm home alone. Yeah, my husband traveled for a couple of days. Gosh, it feels like I should jump back here because the way I've been complaining over the phone. Ooh, I know they say you have morning sickness in your first trimester and all of that. I've never experienced anything like that. Other than last night, I just feel cold. I go up on my normal day. But you see, since Saturday evening till today, Monday, gosh. And I've been praying that this thing should subside. I don't want to experience this. I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow, but in this condition, I do not think I can go to work. I'm just doing this intro. Welcome to my pregnancy journey. Explore with me as I go through different phases. I've been learning a lot of things. Let's just enjoy together. This is another update. I think I sound better than the previous clips where I was making an introduction. That was about 6 or 7 weeks pregnant, and currently we are some weeks above 5 months. Yes, I just wanted to give you an update. So after the episode I had, the rhinitis, I still cannot pronounce it well. After that episode, it got better. I'm not even going to lie. It's been smooth. This morning sickness of you vomiting and all of that, I didn't get to experience it. Though there are days where I felt tired, days where I don't want to do anything, but I have a job to attend to, so I just had to manage and all of that. And I'm really grateful to God that God has helped me on this journey. I've not really had times when I break down so bad. Though in that first trimester, why am I saying semester? Trimester, not semester. In that first trimester, there was a time when I had to take about 2 weeks break from work just to relax because it felt like I was losing it. I was not getting enough sleep. I couldn't sleep at night. I have to wake up very early to resume work. I get back home, I cannot sleep, and I just needed to take that time off to rest. And gratefully, I was granted, and I think that helped me. And it got better. It's just that new week, new updates, new week, new order to cross. To be honest, since the beginning of pregnancy, if you can see my face, it is rough right now. And it's even better right now because I was breaking out so bad. I was breaking out. I couldn't do videos at that period. I was just doing voiceovers. And I'm just grateful that in all of that, I did not have any time where I had to be seriously down, and I'm grateful. So second trimester has also been very good. Not until last week, I mean 5 days ago, I experienced round ligament pain. Oh my goodness. That pain is nothing. I've been home for 5 days now. I'll be resuming work tomorrow again. Today is the fifth day that I've been at home, and it's quite better now. Yes, it's better. I had round ligament pain. I woke up with this very serious pain, and I felt probably it was hunger because since I got pregnant, the way I've been eating, even my husband is surprised. Like I've been adding weight, like I felt it was hunger, so I went to have cereal very early in the morning. But unfortunately, the cereal did not go down. I couldn't hold it up. I had to throw up and all. So I felt okay. I cannot rush to work this morning. Let me go and relax. By the time I woke up, I felt okay, let me use the toilet, maybe I'll feel better. And the funny thing was I was home alone. The pain was so serious. I was crying. And then very early that morning, I had to call my husband, and it was like, okay, don't worry, just be calm, just be calm. Like, okay, let me go to the hospital. And before I could go to the hospital, I felt like a relief. So I'm like, okay, let me just go to work instead. And on my way to work, this thing started again. That from work, I went to a work clinic, and the nurse told me, just go back home. Start going to the hospital. Let's be sure that everything is fine in there. It's pregnancy, and we cannot just keep you here. Like, we need to know what's going on. I had to turn back. I went to the hospital. They did a pelvic scan, said everything was fine. Baby was fine. Baby was even oh gosh, that one never. I mean, I went for an anatomy scan last week, and the sonographer was like, I've never seen an active baby like this before. That's serious. So the sonographer, when I went there, was like, there's nothing wrong with your baby, there's nothing wrong with you as well in there. You just need to rest. So the doctor said I needed to rest. Like, okay, I'll rest. But this pain was so serious. I was home alone. My husband had to come back home the following day. My mom even came the following day as well, because that was how serious it was 4 days ago. So today is day 5, and I feel better. Even up until yesterday evening, I'm still feeling the pain. But I've realized that whenever I try to do things very, like, I'm moving too much, it starts. But it's kind of better right now. I think I can get back to work. I don't want to have any other episode. So it's been from one episode to another episode to another episode. But in all, generally, I've been fine. There are days where I come back from work and I'm so tired, and I don't even remember that I have to cook. Yes, and I'm just there. In fact, and the funny thing is, I don't know how to eat out. So even when I order food, I'm like, I don't even know how they made this food. So I've been cooking, I've been active, and I'm grateful to God that I've been able to do that. I mean, I also want to talk about how people got to know that I was pregnant. You see this nose? This nose. This nose. Hey! At first, people didn't know because, they say first pregnancy, your bump is not going to. Okay, let me show you my bump at. So this is my bump at 5 months. They say first pregnancy, your bump don't really protrude like that. Many people did not actually notice at work, especially, that I was pregnant. But you see the way my face started swelling up, and then my nose started. That was what gave me out. That was what gave me out. And I was like, oh God, I don't want to have a big nose. I don't want to become nobody knows tomorrow. So I would always press it like, but still, it sold me out. And that was how people got to know. And then the bump, my uniform wasn't sizing anymore because I had to change my trousers. This is just 5 months. I've changed my pants trousers that I use for work twice. So it is what it is. I've been enjoying those princess treatments. What do you want to eat? You go to the work kitchen. What do you want I've been enjoying all of that. I've been enjoying being on queue, and someone was just like, okay, something happened few days ago. I was to pick up a package from the bus stop, and there was a filling station. So I saw people sitting down around the filling station. I sat there with them. And then maybe the manager of the filling station came and said, we don't allow people sit here. You all have to stand up. So we stood. I was like, okay, let me just go and stand at the bus stop. So he realized I was pregnant. And I came to me, pregnant to you can go and sit. Oh, funny and not funny, but it felt sweet, and I went to sit and I thanked him. So little gestures like that I've been enjoying. I've been enjoying when I will be in the staff bus, and they will be like, oh, that place is not going to be convenient for her, and somebody will stand up and like, come and sit here. I'm like, thank you. So I've been enjoying all of those pregnancy privileges, and it's with. At this point, I have not gotten any baby item, and I think I need to. Okay, the only thing I got, my husband was already suspecting. I now know the sex of my child, but my husband does not. And I got one item, and the color almost gave me out. I have to start saying, "Oh, this color, this was not what I saw online. How would they change the color? How would they design?" I knew he's already guessing. So before he finally gets to the full details, I want to do an intimate gender reveal for him. Yeah. I'm sorry everywhere is dark. I'm not using any lighting. In fact, it's about to rain. The weather is cloudy, and that's why my face is like this. I am not very, very dark. Let me just end this video. The next time you'll be seeing me on your screen again, the next clip you'll be seeing is going to be in my third trimester. Yeah. Yes, welcome to the final part of this series. Welcome to the final part of this video. I am in my third trimester, and this is what I look like. This is what I look like. We have just few weeks to go. I know you can notice a very huge difference between how I look in second trimester and how I look now. Do I still not know how to pronounce this trimester? A lot has happened, a lot of changes. I have my phone here because I had to write down some things. I need to mention first of all that one thing that I don't pray for, I've always heard about pregnancy, but I did not think it would happen to me, is loss of memory. Like, not like I lose my memory, but like I forget things very easily. So whenever I remember, I try to write down, I try to jot and all of that. So I've written this since the 14th of January that I was going to shoot this video. But today is 25th of January and I'm just shooting it. So if I'm to say how it has been so far, I'm not even going to lie. God helped me throughout this pregnancy journey. I had my own episodes, but it's I don't think I have had any episode that is way extreme. Third trimester update. Things have changed. A lot of things have changed about me. My skin has changed. If you can notice from my second trimester video, I mentioned that I broke out, and since then it's been coming and going. I've been breaking out like back to back, and I'm not using any skincare products right now. I am not. The only thing I do is moisturize, and that's because I have a very dry skin sometimes, and sometimes it could be oily. So I just need to moisturize, and the only part of my body that I moisturize is my face. Maybe sometimes when it's extreme or I'm going out, I do my probably my hand. I don't know, but majorly for the most, I do not use any skincare products. Recently, my neck is getting dark. My neck is getting dark. As regards my body, a lot of things has changed. My nose, you can see, is now, I'm breathing for two. It's now different. My voice as well. Surprisingly, I don't know, but it affected my voice. I had an episode. I don't know if I mentioned it in the second trimester. No, it happened in my third trimester. I had an episode where I had catarrh. And this catarrh was worse that I could not taste food. I could not smell. My voice just left. Like I would be eating, but I don't know what it tastes like. I could not smell anything. It was that serious. And for someone who is a fragrance lover who sells perfume, I had to now focus on perfumes that already know the smell before, how they smell like. I could not recommend new perfumes. I could not try out new perfumes because I don't even know how they smell like. There was one of my customers that wanted a new perfume, different from what I've sold to him before. So I blind bought this perfume, and I told him, this perfume, I bought it. I don't know how it smells like. I wanted to give me honest feedback. And I'm so glad that he liked the perfume and was like, oh, this is a very good buy. And that happened. So as regards my body, those were the changes that occurred. Now, nobody told me that I would not be able to wear majority of my pants trousers. I knew that I was going to get bigger sizes. I got bigger sizes, but they are just not comfortable. If I'm not putting on something as free as this, I am not just comfortable. Like I would want to dress, like let me just dress up. I feel like dressing up, but I know it will not last. By the time I'm coming back home, I am just not comfortable. And so that happened. That happened. I also need to mention that I stopped work at 30 weeks. Please, I can't come and go and die. It was already getting too much for me. I was already getting exhausted. And I think it was not really the work I was doing. It was mainly because I wasn't sleeping well. I could barely sleep at night, and then I have to leave the house as early as 5 a.m. I wake up as early as 4:30, leave the house by 5 a.m. to go to work, and sometimes I would not get home until maybe around 6, 7. I would have to prepare something to eat, and then before I go to bed again, I would still not see that sleep to sleep, and then at 4 a.m. It was stressful. And I even broke down at some point. I was admitted in the hospital, but it wasn't more than 24 hours though. But then they had to pass fluid and all of that. It was that serious. So I had to tell myself the truth. I cannot do this work up until when I planned to do it before I start my maternity leave. So I'm currently on my maternity leave, and sincerely, it's been good. Another thing that I wasn't told about pregnancy or another update is trying to turn at night. When I eventually lie down, I want to turn to the other side. Oh God. It is so uncomfortable, like very, very uncomfortable. Sometimes I'll cry simply because I want to turn and I cannot turn. I even had a very funny episode few days back, but I'm grateful that we're here. I'm grateful that we're here. Also, I've been watching my weight because I have a particular tag that I want my weight to be at the end of the pregnancy. I don't want to pass that, and I'm already this close to it. So I've been watching the way I eat, but it's not working. I'm not sure it's working because I get hungry easily and I try to eat. Now, the fact that I'm even at home, oh my goodness, I munch on anything munchable. But then I also do not have appetite. I don't know how funny that is. I also lost my appetite for like real food. So I just take fruits, I take biscuits, I take junks. I try not to do much of junks, but like I lost my appetite for real food. But when the appetites come, I eat like I am eating for 10, literally. Then the final update I'm going to give you is, you notice this video very well. My hand has been like this, and that's because I cannot twist my wrist. Oh my goodness, it's so painful. I'm experiencing the carpal tunnel syndrome. You can check it out on Google because I really do not know how to explain it, but it's inflammation of one of the nerves. I have pains all over my wrist here. I can't even twist my wrist. It gets worse at night and when I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I'll cry simply because I mistakenly just wanted to turn my hand and just turn. Oh my goodness, this is so painful. It was something that I never knew about until this pregnancy journey. And I don't know if I'll be doing a great vlog. I really do not think there will be anybody that will have time for that. My husband is not going to do any bird vlog. That's one I'm very certain. He's not going to vlog me when I'm in a very vulnerable room. And I cannot vlog myself at that time. So I'll see you all when baby comes and I'll give you final updates on my pregnancy journey. If you watched this video from my first trimester to this very point, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can see the different changes that I've gone through. Thank you. The fact that my face gave me out is the main reason why I could not do videos and post. I really don't want to put out my pregnancy when baby has not come. So you are seeing this video, baby is here, and from now on you get to see more of me. Thank you for watching up to this moment. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. So I'd like to connect with you in the comment section. Tell me anything you'd like to tell me about this video, and thank you in advance for all your congratulatory messages. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.